top 2 replays. Is one of those replays the Duel Against Me from Monday? When you think you have one? Alright. Melodious against Runic Stun and that. You got 2 on your regular count? Alright. Yeah, from Monday. I swear though, if one of those top 2 replays is the one that you had against me on Monday, I'm gonna feel some kind of way. Gotcha. Bloom Diva, okay. Okay, looks like you're going for the Aria Elegy lock still, I think. No, okay. There's Elegy. She's your ace, yeah. Flowering Etoile. So it makes it indestructible by card effects, but they're still targetable, except for... Well, yeah, she can't even be... Also, all your monsters are targetable. But they're just indestructible by card effects. Playing Spear Mode up there. Okay, there it is. Well, it is actual Egyptian gods. Anyways, link off with it. And that's the game. IP Masquerena for game. Perfect lethal. Yeah, that's funny. Perfect lethal. And that was against actual Egyptian gods from the looks of it. Just using the Horus engine. That's like one of the, I know, like, my opinion doesn't really matter on, like, engines like Horus or whatever, but the only, like, deck I feel like I can, like, respect Horus in is Egyptian gods. I can respect Horus and Egyptian gods. Still though, only 6 cards in the extra deck? Seriously? Bro must have put all of his resources into building the main deck. Like, you have Gustav Max, no Lieb or whatever it's called, and that's number 77. No Zeus, nothing. Okay, more accurate, yeah. And now against Runic Stun. Looks like an event deck. Okay, shotgunning Maxine the draw phase. No one's scared of Gam anymore. Impermit. Perfect. That Maxi helped you draw into the perfect counter for her. But yeah, it's stunned, so you have Clockwork Knight. Now all they gotta worry about is this last set card. Okay, so he's just banishing. Ah, he got the fusion spell. That's crazy. He actually hit the fusion spell. Aside, the other one, not Ostinata, but he hit this one, which is usually a one of in the deck. I don't know if you're running more, but I know usually that spell is usually run as a one of. And he surrenders to that. That's hilarious. Alright, next up we have Winda. Should be from yesterday. The 6th was 2 days ago, but okay. No, this is the one we already saw, I think. Raid Raptors versus Dragoonity. Yeah, this is the one we watched on Monday. So I guess you just didn't save it then. Alright, I know someone else said they had one they wanted to watch earlier in the stream. Let me see if I can find their name. Probably not. Maybe. Let me see messages. Okay, yeah, I found them. I just gotta remember what their in-game name is. Yeah, I'm just scrolling up to see what their in-game name is. Okay, it's Ray. Yeah, you take care, Bomber. And he said, which ones was it? 2 replays, okay. First and second, okay. Okay, so Goblin Bikers versus, from the looks of it, Stun, and then Goblin Bikers against Tenpai. Let's go with the Stun one first and watch you go up against Tenpai second. Ready fusion, huh? Fusionist, oh. Ah, just a level 3 body to get on the field, okay. Big Gabonga. Ah, okay, so that's a negate. Exceeds Armor Fortress. Well, technically it's not a negate, it just changes. It changes the effect to both players' draw. Okay. So it's like freaking Phantom of Ubel and Grapha. So Cash Terra Stun, huh? If we got a non-effect fusion pendulum, would you run that instant fusion spell? Maybe. People were using instant fusion to bring out that one before it got banned, so maybe. It would help go into Electromite. Like Pestel's Courier or whatever her name was, she was a fusion pendulum that some players used with instant fusion because she was level 5. Use it for Millennium Eyes and TCG. Totem Bird. Solemn Strike, okay. Lyrilesk Fusion? Nah. Nah, that was a Pendulum Fusion some Endymion players used with Instant Fusion before Instant Fusion got banned. Banishing SP Little Knight, okay. Ah, Break Sword. Okay. Huge Revolution is over. You know what's funny? Huge Revolution can't negate Endymion's Pendulum effect because it doesn't target, which is the funny part. I like the fact that Huge Revolution can't activate in response to Endymion's Pendulum effect. If it even could, is it only activations or is it effects? Nope, only spell, trap card, or monster effect. So yeah, it couldn't respond to it anyways. But if it was, it still couldn't. If you shouldn't have, I shouldn't you new deck Floodgate's True Draco is bad but funny. I don't think you have. But if you want to show it off, you know, just I'm gonna need a reminder on what your duelist ID or in-game name is, so that I can check your profile and view it. Expected to be very bad. I mean, when I originally started playing True Dracos, when I originally started playing them, the only Floodgate I used in it was Monarch's Erupt, and aside from that, that was just about it at first. And I got pretty high with it until I got really frustrated, and I started putting in, and I think I put in like Anti-Spell for a bit, and then that was about it. Up, there's the nib. Hey, get a draw 2 out of it at least. But I haven't touched True Draco in a while. I have it built just in case I reach that point of one bad day, but I haven't reached that point yet. Yeah. Again, my first deck in Master Duel was obviously Endymion. Well, technically it wasn't the first. It was the first I started building, but I obviously needed another deck to grind ranked with to get more gems, and I used Monarchs for that at first. And I think I got all the way up to gold with Monarchs before I had my Endymion deck ready. You're more into blind second decks now, just rebuilt it for nostalgia and masterpiece. Nice. Yeah, I rebuilt my True Draco deck for masterpiece as well. No Kaiman, so GG's. Yep, and you have he has Call by the Grave for the Chandra, which is huge. So he's pretty much done. We love seeing Tenpai get beat. Can't wait for tomorrow. Bye, Chandra. Yeah, Chandra to 1. Another Call by the Grave. Oh, he tried to target Big Gabunga, but it can't be targeted, I'm assuming. Hold on, I gotta do a quick read. If it lets me scroll down. Is it part of the influence, maybe? How do I check its influence? Let me just check, see what's underneath it. It's the equip. Which one? Oh, this one. Ah, okay. There it is. Oh, there's the Kaiman. Called by the Grave. Again, Called by the Grave really coming in clutch against Tenpai. Indeed, it is a big Gabunga. I feel like they can go second if you can, like, you know, if you can, like, actually bait your opponent's disruptions first, you know? I've had Goblin Bikers play through my board play through my disruptions with ease before. And suck. And that should be game. Yeah, it's really not surprising for Tenpai players. I mean, in that case, he couldn't really do anything because his only tuner in the deck was banished. Or no, the ban list hasn't taken effect yet, but I think his Chandra was still called by, right? Probably not. But yeah. Ugh, I'm going to be so happy once this card finally goes to 1 tomorrow, as well as this. Once this goes to 1 as well, negating Sangan summoning is going to be a lot safer now. Yeah, negating the activation of Sangan summoning is going to be a lot safer now once this goes to 1 as well. The last thing they need to do, put this thing to 1 as well, and I'll be happy. But very nice. Alright, let me go down. I'm just scrolling down the list. Cloud has 2. I swear to God, Cloud. You have one of those replays. This is the one against me from Monday. Yeah. Okay. It isn't. Okay. Jeez. So he has the top 2 here. And this one's Centurion, and this is Runic. So I guess I'll watch the Centurion first. Craft 2 Chandra and 1 Sangan? Yeah, no. I don't bother. I'm not gonna bother trying to craft him. DK thinks Maxi will be banned tomorrow? Yeah, I doubt that. Like, didn't they already announce the Mocharmies? Like, if Master Duel already announced the Mocharmies, if they were going to hit Maxi, they would have implemented a ban list, don't you think? They would have implemented a ban list on the day that pack comes out, wouldn't they? Or they would like announce a ban list on the same, to be released on the same time. Ah, White Forest. Dragoon got unbanned on the update day and not on the ban list day. So I wouldn't mind Maxi. Yeah, I trust me, I definitely wouldn't mind Maxi getting banned. I'm all for Maxi getting banned. He says they'll adjust the ban list when the pack comes out. We'll see, but I'm very doubtful. I will be glad to be proven wrong here, though. Of course. We don't discriminate with viewer replays here. Show off whatever deck you want. Hey, finally a Centurion player that summoned freaking Blazar instead of Supernova. Yes, but the thing is, you can only use them with no cards in hand, so your opponent can't set up their turn 1 board and then throw the Mocharmies on top of it. Mocharmies is specifically for going second, which I think is a lot more fair. And I think can he Chainlink block this? Okay, he didn't Chainlink block it. But he still negated it. Y'all know once I call it, it's gonna happen how I say it will. Yeah. Yeah, it's happened too many times to the fact that I've been able to predict it. Just think positive. I wish I could with this game. I wish I could. He's going all out. Didn't even use the extra deck yet. Technically you did, but I mean like no Electromite. 10,000 damage, talents, draw 2. You're gonna need to make room if you want to use... Jesus! Drawing double servant. This is how it feels to play Endymion and TCG? Yeah. Yeah, because no Electromite. Making a 3-material Selene. I feel like you could have used Servant. Okay, or Artemis. Okay, just get the extra draws. No extra deck in general. I mean, you still have Beyond and Exceed. And I think you still possibly have ways to make Vortex with Absolute. Very nice. And that's game. How do we understand what's happening? Because we play the deck enough to know how all the combos work and stuff. It's just a matter of like any other deck. You play it enough, you kind of just start remembering what each card does. Does ND lock you into spellcasters? No. No, Endymion does not lock you into... There's no summoning locks with Endymion. If there was, I don't think we'd be able to make and loop Electromite like we usually do. You don't believe? You guys are on crack if you can keep up. Bro, it's the same as like... It's the same as like Heroes or freaking Snake Eyes or Tearlament. It's the same as any of those. Any real combos on your deck is just memorizing the combos. It's like literally the same situation as Heroes, Tearlament. Just play the deck enough, you start remembering the combo lines. It's just the only difference is it's pendulums, and people just have a unwarranted hate towards pendulums still. Yeah. Pendulums just still get undeserved hate. Yeah, Endymion combos is easier than Heroes, yeah. It takes less time. That's the thing about Endymion. Endymion, yeah, pretty much what Wenda said. Endymion is a bit different because Endymion's combo lines can change based on what you draw. There is no one defined combo line for Endymion. Really. It's negated. Bro. Bro's dumb. You prefer breaking them? It's like solving a puzzle? Yeah. That's hilarious. Bro thought Typhon was gonna out the Plasma. Alright, so next up we have Quest. Yeah, Typhon, the surrender button. Except the puzzle has a Glock aimed at you. Alright. He said any2. So what is this? Buster Blader with Magia and Dragoon. Okay. And then I'm guessing this is Bell with Chaos Angel and Dragoon. Let's watch the 4-turn one. If his effect is negated, yeah, if you summon him. If you just summon him with one monster, then yes, his effect is still applied because you summoned him. It's his summoning effect that that locks you out of summons. If you negate the summon, then no, they're not locked out, but, you know. Because technically it was never on the field. And he got called by the grave, and that works too. Buster Blader's pure anti-tempi, yeah. I feel like you should have waited for on the Phantom of Yubel. Because of that. Yeah, I feel like you should... I guess Ash works too, but still. Can Runic even out with D4 says they can't target? I don't think so, unless they have Droplet. They would need to have Droplet. Another counter trap. They can Destruction Dispel, then Plasma? Yeah. Yeah, they'd have to Runic Destruction, destroy the equip spell, then, like, use the negate. But Runic Destruction is at 1, so they have to draw it, but, you know, considering how often they are able to draw thanks to the Runic Field spell, it's not too hard for them to get to their destruction. It's stunned with extra steps, yeah. Yeah, Whelp to lock out the extra deck, and then they summon Buster Dragon to turn all of your monsters into dragons as well. So you can't activate them. But still, I've gone up against freaking Buster Blader attempting the Buster Lock or whatever with a Buster Whelp, and then you know, making all of my monsters dragons, and then I just end up resolving Endymion, and then they scoop before Endymion even gets to summon onto the field. Speaking of the Whelp. Well, it's not Whelp, is it? Which one is it? It's one of them. It's like one of the other ones that locks you out of the extra deck. Trap Trick, okay. Yep, there we go. He's going for it. Prologue. Yep, and here it comes. And then I'm guessing this is Buster Dragon. Yep. Yeah. It can use the wipe effect. Here's the thing. Here's what Buster Blader says. See, dragons cannot activate their effects, but their effects are not negated. Therefore, if you have, like, you know, say like 2 Jackal Kings or a Master Cerberus on the field, they can still hold their spell counters, which means Endymion can still activate from the pendulum scale to wipe the field. So yeah, Endymion can field wipe just fine under the Buster Lock. And then just Goddess. This is trap. Ah, okay. Yeah, Endymion is also a spell. So yeah, with Endymion's Pendulum effect, Endymion's Pendulum effect remains a spell effect until after he destroys cards on the field and places spell counters on himself. After he places the spell counters on himself, then he's a monster. But before that, yeah, he's not a monster. He's still a spell. But yeah. Very nicely done. Which is how Endymion can play around Chaos Angel, which is how Endymion's pop effect can still destroy Chaos Angel, even if it was made with a light and dark. Yeah. Yeah, all of the Endymion pendulum effects work under Skill Drain or Called by the Grave, which is funny. Alright, let me see. Who else has some? Oh yeah, the player whose name is I Love Tenpai. Yeah, Tenpai Love or whatever. True Draco Eldritch, okay. Your only pendulum deck is Abyss Actors. They have outs to the lock but require specific hands, yeah. Endymion also gets around Branded Retribution or High Wave King Caesar, yeah. Okay. Yeah, because Caesar only negates activation, Caesar does not negate effects. Yeah, because it's a spell effect. Of course, people let you go first. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Bro, watch your last replay from your friend. You see on watch the champion with pens. Well, if you want me to watch his replays, you're gonna have to put his Duel ID in the chat so I can look him up and watch his replays, if they're public. Someone tried to tell you that Caesar negates everything? Yeah, no. That's just someone who doesn't know how the ruling works. I love how they do that because, you know, Dynamite is just literally just waiting for you to activate anything. So imperming it does nothing. Because if you try to imperm it early, it'll just chain to the imperm. Right, the building doesn't have an animation. Banishing Loving Defender. Aw, that's funny. He should have just banished Dynamite. Well, I guess I understand why he banished Phantom or Loving Defender, because it can't be targeted or it can't be destroyed at all. Okay, so he's gonna use that to negate, but you can at least chain. Maxi, bro, this dude's dumb. Draco, okay, technically, yeah, okay, Elixir, I suppose. And now have the attack of everything. So now he doesn't draw anything from his Maxi, he pretty much hand-ripped himself for one. Has the ability to lower both players' IQ by 10. Yeah. Is this permanently negated or just negated until the end of the turn? Okay, yeah, just for turn. Have their attack again, and then you get to destroy whatever he fusion summons. Albion. Well, Albion can't be targeted. I put on Chain Link 1, so you can't respond anyway. Recycle Branded Fusion. And he gives you a Kaiju, of course. Another Mirror Jade. So Mirror Jade does its banish effect. I guess I can watch that one next then. I'm only really having time to watch 2 per person here. That way I have a chance to get to everyone who wants to show off a replay. And there's Masterpiece. Now, what are you choosing to make it unaffected by? That's the question. Ah, Machine X. I'm guessing you're gonna make it unaffected by spell and traps. Okay. Top two. All right. Top one first. All right. And crash. So it's unaffected by spell and traps, but still by monsters. So yeah, it still got destroyed. You go for the worst play because it's funnier. Shuffle 3, draw. Could have saved your masterpiece by tributing his monster. The free Machine X. And Droplet. Not game yet. Silhouette Rabbit. Okay. I swear. Branded just has so much resilience. If you don't finish off Branded within like the first 2 turns, they just have lots of chances to make a comeback. But good thing is Dragoon has no negate because he doesn't have anything to discard, so Dragoon doesn't negate anything. Up, you got a monster. Didn't know the negate was on a new chain. Anyways, that's funny. Oh no, he's gonna negate my masterpiece. Anyways. And SP into the surrender. Very nice. And then you said the one versus 009. Ah, this one. I remember just a cat with a mustache in his True Draco video. He was bullying freaking Branded, but that's because he had lose 1 turn on the field. Okay. Yeah, his edits are good. I feel like all of the I feel like all of these other Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel short edits or whatever were all inspired by just a cat with a mustache. Because there's like so many channels that does like that does like subscriber submitted replays and whatnot, and then they do like a whole bunch of edits over them. I feel like they all were inspired, or at least a good portion of them. I can't really say all of them, because that would be unfair to say. I feel like a few of them were inspired by just a cat with a mustache. You see war crimes incoming with the traps? Yeah. Whenever you see transaction rollback, oh boy. Hold on, I think I missed something. Activate only when a spell card that targets one player is activated is applied to the other player instead. Draw 3 cards, reveal 2 cards from your hand, including 1 Sylvian, then place them on top of your deck, otherwise reveal your entire hand. Oh, wow. That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting, jeez. Alright, then let's view this other person's replays. Said he won a couple of YCSs with Pendulum, so let's see if he has some of them saved. Yeah, I think that is. Let me see. 579 557 730. All right, yeah. From November and January, we can give him a watch. 2 turns and 1 turn. Let's watch the 1 turn one first. This is okay. Super heavy samurai. Just the first? Okay. Maxi draw phase, gotta love it. The second one, yeah. Yeah, I suppose I can watch the second one as well. Ignister Prominence. Ignister Prominence is one of the biggest definitions of abusing soft once per turn effects, aside from Dark Worlds. So Magic Spectre cards, True Draco, Super Heavy Samurai, Celestial, okay. What's up? Up there's Electromite. Promethean. You have a Reborn Ignister. Activate again. Raging Phoenix? Is it just going to be used to make Zelantis? Is this a Zelantis type thing? You have Reborn again. Ooh, putting Electromite back into the extra deck to resummon it again. Oh my god, then you're gonna banish it to activate its effect again. I think I've already lost track of how many times he's used Electromite and Ignister Prominence total. Shuffle back Electromite again. Is he going for a deck out? I don't know, I kind of feel like he's trying to go for a deck out. Yep, here we go. Yeah. I'm wondering, Sprite Elf, How many is that? He's at 30 cards in hand with 11 left in deck. Singularity. Okay. 9. He's going for a deck out. Oh. 8. 7. Not a single hand trap? Yeah, I don't get it. 6. 5. 4. How does he have time? How does he have time for this? 3, locked by Performer Power. 2. 1. Oh my god. He can't activate hand traps. He's locked by the... Hold on, yeah, I gotta see that. Which Performer Power was he locked by? I gotta check for that. Even though it's probably gonna be a lot of scrolling. But that is insane. Took the Maxi challenge and completely just decked him out with with Draco Slayers. The one he searched with Beyond? Alright, so I'm gonna have to go way up to find that. Because I think he used Beyond pretty early. Jeez. Yeah, I really gotta see what that card is that stopped him from activating any hand traps. Promethean Princess, Beyond. This is after the fact, so Beyond, activate. Performer Power Celestial. During your main phase, if this card was normal or special summon this turn, you can apply the following effects. Fusion cannot attack direct. Oh, it can attack directly. Synchro, your opponent cannot activate monster effects. Oh wow. So by having Ignister Prominence on the field, he was locked out of summoning from or activating any of his hand traps. So the only hand trap he could have activated was Imperm. But he couldn't activate Imperm because he had the freaking Valence field spell on his field. So essentially, he shut down all of the opponent's hand traps. He shut down Imperm with the Valence field spell, and then Celestial shut down all the other hand traps. So he was just forced to sit there and watch as he decked out. And he's playing 5 Rainbow Magician as well. That's hilarious. That is insane. Alright, let's watch this other one. That was very nicely done. But yeah, I lost count of how many times he looped Electromite and Ignister Prominence. Like, I don't know how he didn't deck out. Or time out, rather. He also won Mexican Nationals. Very nice. Yep, Imperm the low. And that ended his turn. Very nice. Ooh, Dragon Shrine. Love to see that. Ash, cross out the Ash. No, letting it resolve. Okay. Maxi, I guess you're holding it for that. Concerto to make the Botcha. Chain Link block, Super Poly, okay. But she triggers, doesn't she? Since she was sent to the graveyard by a card effect? No? Okay. Wings of Light. Into Lightworm. Yep, there's Ignister Prominence. Let the looping commence. I don't even think he really needs to. since it looks like he ends it in this turn. Exceed, okay. Nice. Saving Dark Worm for that. Shuffle back that. Activate Secret Village and surrenders the moment Secret Village comes out. That's hilarious. But yeah, he had nothing. There was no way to stop it. He had no cards in hand. And after he went to battle, he would be left with literally nothing. And even if it was a spell, he couldn't activate it because of Secret Village. But very nice. And we can wrap up replays today with Shadows. And he said the top one first. Only had 30 seconds. Oh, the 30-second tryout duel. Alright, let's see what you managed to pull off in 30 seconds. But you can be fast? Well, yeah. I can't, because I'm on PlayStation. Confirmations and everything is so much slower on PlayStation that I don't even bother with these limited time type of events. I would time out just because of PlayStation's slow connection. So I'm not even bothered. I didn't bother. Endymion, okay. Endymion field wipe right off the bat. Not yet. Ah, yeah, but banish the Imseti. Nice. Toggle off was your best friend? Yeah, definitely. Especially because you have 2 quick plays in your hand. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering about that at first. But now you're free to just wipe out everything else. I like how we had Secret Village up too. Huh, I have Secret Village. Okay, normal summon Abductor. Continue. Down to 5 seconds, so you couldn't go battle phase. Okay. Evenly? Negate the evenly. Couldn't even use institutions. Didn't even set your Call by the Grave. Ah. That's the first time I've actually seen that Horus. And it has an animation too, so we can at least see that. Yeah, definitely. Huh? Oh, he returned it back. I thought he was gonna summon it. Imseti. And that's it. Dang, I was really hoping to see the animation for the Horus monster, but he just chose not to summon it. Ah. He'll summon it later. Okay. Electromite. Yeah, I wasn't familiar with how it was summoned. I thought he was when he revealed it in his hand. Master Cerberus again. Yep. Banish the Imseti again. There it is. Anyways, you can steal Endymion. Turn to toggle off because of called by. Had to be super fast, yeah. and Typhon. And he didn't even bother activating it. Like, Typhon does not affect Endymion because none of the Endymion cards are over 3,000 attack unless you banish with Master Cerberus. So Endymion literally could not care less about Typhon. And he had summon limit. Another evenly, Jesus. I'm guessing like you frantically toggled again, yeah. When you felt that delay. Right before you activated, yeah. Very nice. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to play the event. I would have timed out for sure. Ah, Centurion. Okay. Yeah. Going SP immediately. Okay. Interesting. I forgot to unzoom. Dang. Should have banished Auxilio to prevent the negate. Now you got your negate. Negate the effect? No, okay. And he makes his own SP. Okay, Jacqueline just comes back, still negates SP. Legacia, okay. Yep, you got, yeah. Rip the blue boy. Like, just, yeah, just ripping into the blue boy was huge. Boy, down to 30 seconds again.